Hello, this is Silly Farmer Billy, your personal microgreens grower and guinea pig, of course, as well. So, I wanted to tell you what I'm doing now. So, just to recap, I tried only microgreens for 7 days to see what would happen. Didn't want to go 7 days. It was only 175 calories a day. So, I cut it at 3.5 days and I lost 8 pounds. So, since then, what I've decided is instead of doing any kind of diet at all or any program or any kind of oversight from any kind of professional, because I want to make sure that this is only microgreens as the active ingredient in this change in my life. I am eating whatever I want whenever I want. That's Billy's diet plan with microgreens. Eat whatever you want whenever you want, except one rule. I can only eat the other stuff after I've had my microgreens. So I wake up in the morning, and if I haven't had my microgreens, I don't get to have anything else. So typically, that's me having a big old smoothie, just like normal, and then eat whatever I want for the rest of the day. But sometimes, like if I'm going to have breakfast, which I skip breakfast a lot, but if I'm going to have breakfast and I want to have microgreens with my breakfast, and then I want to have microgreens with lunch and microgreens with dinner, I can layer it in, or I can just get it out of the way and enjoy my microgreens in full power, and then have whatever I want. So this is what I've experienced. So I'm getting the same satiation. So what I experienced when I was eating only microgreens and I wasn't even hungry, I'm still getting that. So I'm satiated. My intestines are satiated with nutrients. So when I eat for the rest of the day, I'm not really as hungry as I would be if I was malnourished. So as well as the benefit of having the nutrients in my body, and so my body is very well equipped on a daily basis to handle whatever else I put into it. So those are the biological benefits of this kind of what I'm doing here, but there's a behavioral one as well. So if any of you have started to exercise to try to get healthier, you'll notice that in the week or two after you start exercising, you start to make better eating decisions, and that's because you're sweating at the gym, you're investing in yourself, and then you want to protect that investment. So naturally, on a behavioral level, you want to eat better because you worked so hard for it in the gym, and you don't want to let that investment go to waste. So I'm getting the same experience with the microgreens. I drink all these microgreens, and I think in my mind about how much my body's going to benefit from them, and then I don't want to crap on that after the fact. So a little for instance, day one of this, I had a friend show up for breakfast because we had a breakfast plan. I totally forgot about him. So I had to drop everything I'm doing. All right, yeah, let's do breakfast. So I hadn't had my microgreens yet. So I'm like, oh no, what do? I can't break my rule. So I just said, hey man, just give me 5 minutes. Let me make a smoothie. Boom, blender, make the smoothie, glug, 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 glug. Drank that smoothie down, and then we went out to breakfast. And I'm eat whatever I want. So we go to the deli for breakfast sandwiches because I love breakfast sandwiches. But I thought about it, and I'm like, do I need that roll? Do I really need that roll? And I just asked for my eggs on a platter. I just asked for basically a breakfast sandwich on a platter, and I loved it, and it was great. Obviously, I was satiated because I just had that shake, but I didn't desire the comfort, the luxury of the soft bread with my sandwich, because I'd just rather make the wiser choice with my food. So that's what I'm doing now. I am going to do that fast thing again where I eat only microgreens. I'm not going to try to do it for 7 days ever again, but, well, I don't want to say never, but this week, it's Monday, so I ate last night, birthday party. It was a mess. But it wasn't that bad because of what I did. Family birthday. My wife's got a lot of brothers and sisters, and so there's always birthday cake on our side of the family. It's just, you can't escape. So what I did was I just drank a big old smoothie before the birthday party, and then I only had one plate of dinner, right? When there's all these different foods, I would just gorge myself, right? And it's mainly carbs. But I ate whatever I want. There's nothing that I didn't eat that I was like, oh, I don't want to eat that. I had a pork sandwich. I had some baked ziti. I had some of the vegetarian enchiladas my wife made. They're really good. I ate whatever I wanted. I just didn't eat as much of it. And then when it was time for dessert, I had one piece of cake, and it was excellent. I enjoyed it very much. I didn't even want a second piece of cake. That much. But I ate one piece of cake. You know, I ate like a regular person, and I was able to do that because of the microgreens. When typically I would be like, oh no, I want it so bad. I've been waiting so long. Now's my chance. I can have it all. You know what I mean? But I didn't even have to do that. That side of me didn't come out because I was satiated already. So today's Monday. Nothing but microgreens today. So I'll probably have a shake for dinner if I get hungry at lunch. Basically, when I get hungry, I'll have a big old shake, and then I won't get hungry again probably until the next day, same time. And then Wednesday, there's a group of guys that I do work out with when I can get out there. And if I get out there, those guys go pretty hard. So I think if I try to hang with those guys, I'm going to eat something afterwards. So I'll either break it then in the morning, or Wednesday evening I'll have dinner. And I'll let you know how. I want to see if that happens again. I want to see if I lose 8 pounds again. Because if I can just do only microgreens for 2 or 3 days, lose 8 pounds, and then even if I held the weight, this past week I dropped another 2 pounds after that, eating whatever I want. But even if I just held the weight off and then did it again every week or two, is that a good viable way to lose weight? I don't know, but we're gonna see. I don't know if I'm gonna lose 8 pounds again. Maybe I do it again and I lose 3 pounds, or maybe I do it. I don't know. So that's why you do things like this, so that you find out. And I'm happy to put my body under the microscope, and for better or worse, we'll see what happens when we use these. If you're wondering why I am filming in the greenhouse, it's because I actually use photo lights. These are actually lights that a photographer would use, and in this greenhouse, that's what I use for supplemental light for the microgreens. And basically, I just don't have a better spot right now. You know, I'm hoping to do a couple different things so it's not always the same back thing, you know, but if it's not sunny, I'm a little more limited, so I'll work on that for you. I'm not a very good cameraman. If you see any problems with my camera work, if you say, Billy, you could be doing this or that better, please comment, let me know what I could be doing better. And if you're someone who knows anything about nutrition or anything, and you see me doing something dumb with this experiment, and like, hey Billy, you know, don't go 7 days, only microgreens or low calorie, you know, like, you could, you know, I'm not saying that I'm gonna heed your warning, but it would be nice to have some input on the comments. The only real advice I'm taking on this experiment is the feedback I get from you guys. So once again, thank you for keeping me accountable. Thank you for listening, and let's continue to learn together.